Right, today is the 8th of August, 2025, Crazy Revision with KEL, review the Bmb formation. Now, you notice that every time I'll try my best to give you something different and I explain to you how the system works. Now, someone asked me this question in the overseas, asked me, KEL, your system looks simple, right? So within half an hour can finish. I say that if you're talking about the superficial one, just pure diamond line, no problem, you can have it in half an hour. But if you want to learn the entire system itself, right, at least for the elementary to the basic to elementary itself, that will take you about 2 days. That's what we have. But if you want to learn the entire whole Crazii system, the entire system, then you will need at least another 3 more days for the advanced level. And you put everything together from the basic plus elementary to the advanced, all together about 5 days. Yeah, 5 full days. And you cannot do it one time 5 days because you will not be able to absorb it. There'll be too much information overloaded. So that's why normally we have the first 2 days first. Then we give you about 1 to 2 months for you to digress and digest everything. Then after that itself, right, we will ask you, do you want to go for the PTP? PTP stands for the Professional Trading Program. Now, this is not an easy class to go for because there's a lot of technical stuff, a bit complicated, a lot of things to learn. But then I can confirm with you is that once you finish a class, you'll be able to see things in a very different perspective. At the moment now, we train about 125 PTP students, yeah. Not everyone succeeded well, but I will say that those who did very well are making good money every single month. So it really depends on how you absorb it, your discipline in this area. Okay, so Bmb formation is actually part of PTP context, and that's why I need to address what is PTP, what is Bmb, because you won't be able to find this segment inside your basic and elementary package. You won't be able to find that. It's only available on the PTP version. Let me explain this to you. Yeah, so let's go to the chart right now. Okay. Now, this version is called the basic set, right? Crazii system 10.4, the basic and elementary set, okay? So this one is what you can see that's available for you guys. But if you want to go for the PTP course, then you will get to learn something very different, okay? That's where you get to come into here. Okay, so this is actually the PTP version. You can see the word PTP is there. Now, this version hasn't been updated with our latest version yet, but just give an idea, that's how it looks like. There's more stuff inside there, and more importantly as well, you can actually see a lot more things available for you. Let me just bring it to you. Can you see? Over here, you have KTL, you have ATH, you have KFC, you have the flat top bottom, TSCB, BMB, and stuff. So if you put everything on, let me show you now, if I turn on everything, you will see why there is the reason why I need to break to 2 separate areas. Okay, I'm going to make it turning on for everybody to take a look just for everything. Okay. Okay, wait for a while. Wait for it to update for a while. It's not moving. I can move my mouse over. Can you see now? Wow, you see a little bit more stuff here. You see? The whole chart become more stuff, a lot of cluttered information, everything. Now, this is called the PTP version. Now, I repeat, this is not the updated one. Yeah, the updated one will have some being removed, some being added on. But what you can see on the chart is that you can see a lot more interesting stuff and your numbers on the side to give you a bit of comparison. If you can hide it, if you can put it out, so you can. And all this information will be made available for the student who join the PTP program. Okay, so today we're going to cover is this thing called the Bmb, which is the big movement bar. So let me bring in Dow Jones here today. Okay, so from the screen, you can see that this is the Bmb structure, whereby you have the top number over here and the bottom number over here. There's a number actually over here and here, but you cannot see because of the screen color. So I'll show to you now, if you take a list, what will happen in the real market. I'm going to show to you right now with the other chart to make it easier for the eye. Can you see right now? Okay, so just to make it easier for everybody, you can change my color a bit. Can you see this number here on the screen? That is at 45,215. There's another number here as well. It's at 43,076. I'll write down for you, yeah? So this number is 45,215. This number here is 43,076. Okay? So what is trying to happen is this, okay? The Bmb comes because of the high and low that is higher than the bar in front, lower than the bar in front. So based on this, I kind of realized that this is a very important tool for a potential U-turn signal in the market. So whenever we see this, we get to see a Bmb movement. So now the thing is this, if the market goes up, it should be heading to here. That is a target. If it goes down, you'll be heading towards here. That's the target. Okay. So I repeat myself, 45,215, 43,076. Okay. So there is a number here. There's a number here. This number is 44,502, 43,789. So what does it mean? That means that if the market goes up, it has to break above 44,502 first, which is the first resistance. If it breaks and clears it, then there is a high chance for it to reach here. So same thing, if the market want to go down, instead, it had to break 43,789. Then we can see going down all the way to 43,076. Okay, so give you an example, yeah? So you see this way, it's a Bmb here. It breaks above the blue area. That's why it go all the way up to the top area. So it's as simple, right? Okay. So like example, previously it was here. The market, this is the BM, this target. The market reached there, almost there, and reversed down. It then almost low, reverse up. So you see, this is a very powerful BNB level to watch out for. If it goes up, where can it go? If it goes down, where can it go? So you can see that when you want to go up, right, it hangs above the BNB. That's why it goes up. But once it breaks below this one, you see the price breaks below. That's why the market goes down. Okay. So from here itself, you can see again. Here it broke the BNB SL and come all the way down. Yeah, that's how it works. So these are the levels to watch out for the Dow Jones: 45,215, 44,502, 43,789, and 43,076. So these are the 4 areas that the Dow can go and will be going the next few days. Now, of course, this will all change if the new BNB surface. It can be bigger, it can be smaller, but that's how it works. So that's why for me, it's all right. If I'm going to buy the Dow Jones, I can put all the way my TP level is 45,000. Now, where are we right now? We have 44,081. So which means that if the market goes up, right, we're talking about the upside as much as 1,200 points upside. So vice versa, if the market goes down instead, the market will go down how much lower? It will go down about nearly 1,000 points. So you can see the difference there. The upside is more, the downside is lesser. So depending on how you see it, some people will say that it's easier to go down, and some people say it's easier to go up. So I'll leave it to you to decide, but that's the answer here. I'll take a quick picture on this, remind myself. Okay, got it? KCB stands for the Cal chocolate bar level, the TP area. I'll show to you shortly, Kevin. Scale future for PTP cannot. Cannot. We are not PTP. We're not scale future. This cost mandate. All right. The cost itself is not cheap. It's at basically 3,000 Singapore dollars. All right. But the class itself is worth every single cent because you're going to learn a lot of in-depth thing. We learn a lot of market psychology, a lot of this, how to become a better trader. This is very, very good. So usually we have a clause here itself that you must show us that you make at least 2,000 or more in profits. Then we can allow you to join the PTP program. So your trading record has to stand to show us, because we don't want you to pay money for courses. We want you to make money from the previous class first, then you go for the PTP course. A bit different, yeah. So we still need to generate profits for our business, but we're not those type of upsell and sell thing. We only tell you this PTP like once in a while. So it's all depending on my schedule, because each time I do one PTP, right, it'll take the hell of my life away from me itself, because 3 days intensive training is very tiring. Yep. Okay, so to show you now gold, right, why that day gold go down, right? Give you an example. So this was the BNB day where the gold basically have this upside and downside, right? And you can see once the gold breaks below the support level, the gold came down beautifully and exactly at the level. So why our BNB is so respected? Because we can really give a precise number and the market really precisely goes there. Incredible. You got an idea now? Okay. So now the thing is this, ever since the gold came down here, it got itself supported already, right? And now it's rebounding. That's why, again, when it rebounded, it goes up to the same level very nicely. So now gold is trying its best to stabilize at MLP. So let's watch it here. If gold can recover, gold will go up all the way to 3439. So that will be the first target that I'm looking at. And then only if the market can stay above 3439, wow, then the next target is 3496. That will be near to the all-time high level, yeah? So if the gold can go past the 3439, then we can see 3496, okay? So that's how we utilize the BNB. So the last one to show to you, because I know there's a lot of people trade crypto, right? Bitcoin, right? I show Bitcoin, how does it work on this side? Then you can see the whole picture of it. Now, understand why Bitcoin comes down today? Yes. See, this is the BNB in the market about 6 days ago. The number here itself is 117624, right? Today, day high is 117667. Today's day high. See, the system itself has already calculated the BNB as of 5 days ago. 5 days ago, when the market appears here itself, right? The market already calculated the target for Bitcoin will be 117624. And today's the day high is 117667. And then now it's actually reversing itself. You see, this how powerful is this BNB. Pretty cool, right? This is why I say crazy system itself can really be very crazy in terms of accuracy when it's actually, available, yeah? So guys, now you understand why today Bitcoin is a sell. Hopefully you didn't get caught in the market, yeah? No worry, Jackson and Kevin, okay, yeah? So guys, that will be all for the BNB sharing for today. I hope you love this session. So again, if you want to learn this, want to know how to use the BNB, want to be using it on the screen, then you do is just go for the PTP program. Now, when will that be? Now, my schedule is very, very packed for August, so I'm totally flush out for August. So likely the class will be in September. Okay, it'll be September, yeah. Okay, guys, that will be all for today. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the session.